Okay, so our next crochet stitch that we are going to talk about is actually like a variation of the double crochet that we had previously talked about. So I have already got a piece of work here that is 4 rows of double crochet. You don't have to work this, after working double crochet rows. You can start it from the chain or any other stitch, it doesn't matter. But since I already had this, this is what I'm going to work on. And this is half double crochet. So I haven't worked my turning chain yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now last time we talked about whether your double crochet turning chain should be 2 chain stitches or 3 chain stitches. And I said because I tend to be a little bit of a tighter stitcher, I only do 2. So I do 1 for single crochet. So half double is going to be a little bit in between as far as height. It is a little bit taller than a single crochet, but not quite as tall as a double. But obviously I can't do 1.5 chain stitches, so I am going to go ahead and do 2 chain stitches for this one as well. Okay. And if you do 3 chain stitches before starting a double crochet row, you will still want to do 2 stitches for half double. So flip your work. Now if you are working from a chain, it'll be just like you are doing a double crochet. You're going to skip however many stitches as you need to. In my case, I'm going to skip my turning chain, that's 2, and then skip that first stitch because the turning chain counts as a stitch. So I will start in my 4th one, and if you're doing half double, you will do the same. You'll wrap your yarn over just like as if you were doing a regular double crochet. Insert your hook into that 4th stitch from the hook. Wrap your yarn over and pull through that stitch. So far everything has been exactly the same as if you were doing a double crochet stitch. It doesn't get different until this last bit. And it's kind of like we are just going to combine the last 2 steps into one. And with a regular double crochet, you would wrap the yarn over, pull through these 2 loops, and then wrap it again and pull it through the last 2. But for half double, I'm going to wrap once and pull through all 3 of these at one time. Whoops. Don't drop your stitch off of your hook like I just did. That is not what you're trying to do, but it does happen. If it does, just pick it back up just like I did. Not a problem. Okay, so that's 1 half double crochet, and you can kind of see it's just a little bit shorter than a regular double crochet. The more you do, the more obvious that will be. So again, wrap your yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through that 1 stitch, wrap the yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. And you can do that all the way to the end of the row. So there is 1 row of half double crochet completed. And like I said, you can kind of see it's just a little bit shorter. This is 1 row of double crochet, and this is a row of half double. So not a super huge difference, but it is a little bit tighter, a little bit denser. And you can, just like any other stitch, you can do nothing but half double crochet for your whole work, or you can combine it with other stitches to make a different pattern. Like one that we have that is called the even moss texture alternates half double crochet with what they call a slip stitch, which is like a variation of single crochet, and it just creates a really neat textured look. But that's all there is to it. The hardest part for me, because I don't use half double crochet nearly as much as I use regular double, the hardest part is just remembering to pull my yarn through all 3 strands at once and not separate that out into the 2 steps of a double crochet. But once you get in the hang of doing that, it's pretty much the same. So that's it, half double crochet.